You know, this is kind of hard for me because Kevin Smith is on my list of personal heroes. I've been a big Kevin Smith fan for years, not just for what he's created, but the way he operates. Cause it take a real man to say, you know what, I'm gonna hold my friends down as my fame and my money explode and give them a chance to, come up. We wouldn't have Matt Damon or Ben Affleck if it wasn't for Kevin Smith, and that's why they went back and they did his movies. You know what I mean? Because they knew that they were where they were because of him. And I'm a big fan of every movie interview with Skewerverse. I don't care what nobody says. But this Masters of the Universe is just not good. People talk about always woke because it's all about Tila and not about He-Man. Those people sound stupid, and I'm going to tell you why. The original series was called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It was all about He-Man. This show is about all of the Masters of the Universe, all of the characters. It's kind of like hilarious to me that people told themselves that it would be anything different. Now, I understand Kevin Smith said, it's going to have He-Man in it, and maybe it did to his specifications and not enough to yours, but duh, nigga, He-Man was in it. I mean, he's not the only master of the universe. Y'all forgetting that this was a humongous toy line. And in the cartoon, He-Man might have come to save the day almost every episode, but he had a huge supporting cast. But this show went the Masters of the Universe route. And as far as it being woke, even though idiots have co-opted what woke means, this still ain't woke by any means necessary. The only thing I could say that they did that is pandering is maybe by having a lesbian-ish relationship, and they didn't even do that out of pocket. The truth of the matter is, this is just a bad show. I mean, a really bad show. It's all over the place. It didn't have no direction at all. It just went from here to there to there to there. And it's like, if they would have just focused on one storyline for one season, we'd have been good. Like, think about it. The whole first season could have been about getting He-Man back and the magic back. That's what they made me think it was about. But we went from getting the sword back together to returning magic to the universe because magic was dying. Then they just dropped all of that. And then it was Skeletor stole the power of Grayskull, and now he's Skeletor God. And then they just dropped all of that. Then Evelyn became a super nihilist, and she stole the power, and they just dropped all of that. And then Tila became the new sorceress, and it was just all over the place. He-Man went to heaven, heaven got destroyed. Hell came to earth, Orko came back. What are y'all doing? Y'all doing too much. Like, these are the type of shows that we get now because people have very short attention spans. I don't. If you're going to do serialized TV, which this is a serialized He-Man, this was not episodic. Maybe that's why a lot of people didn't realize the old He-Man was episodic. It was one episode at a time. Skeletor do bad, He-Man do good. This was supposed to be a long, drawn-out story, but it went all over the place, and it just was not good. It was not good. Like, the acting was okay. I had no problem with, Mark Hamill being Skeletor, the He-Man being He-Man, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she was alright. I mean, but real talk, the story was just, what the hell? It's hard to find anything good about this show. The only thing I could say is sort of good were the fight sequences. I don't even like the animation style because I have to agree with the critical drinker. All the girls look masculine. Like, what the hell? Why would Evelyn's super version of her have a six-pack? What are y'all thinking? And then Evelyn, this is where it really jumped the shark for me. In He-Man, Masters of the Universe, it was clearly a kid's show, and this was not a kid's show. I get that. It had, parent issues and blah, blah, blah. But the second that Skeletor gave up his powers for the chance to pipe Evelyn, I'm like, nah, they don't went too far. This is ridiculous. This is too stupid. That has no business in the Masters of the Universe story. So as much as I like Kevin Smith, I gotta say this is not his best work. This is really terrible. And the sad thing is, I like the cliffhanger at the end. The cliffhanger at the end was the best part. That type of writing is the type of writing they should have been doing all along. Not that jumping from here to there to there. He-Man became the Incredible Hulk. For what reason? Just to get mad and scare Skeletor away just so that he could go hug his daddy? Like, what are y'all doing? It's all over the place. This is what's ruining stuff. People, like Kevin Smith said in the past, he wasn't a He-Man fan. He don't really know the lore. So if you don't get something, leave it alone because you ruining what's good about it. Like, this is trash. I'm sorry. This is dirt. And I don't think it deserves a season 2. So I'll give it a try if they do season 2, because I'm hoping Kevin Smith will learn from his mistakes, but I doubt this is going to get a season 2 because this was bad. Let me know what y'all think. One. All along. Not that jumping from here to there to there. He-Man became the Incredible Hulk. For what reason? Just to get mad and scare Skeletor away just so that he could go hug his daddy? Like, what are y'all doing? It's all over the place. This is what's ruining stuff. People, like Kevin Smith said in the past, he wasn't a He-Man fan. He don't really know the lore. So if you don't get something, leave it alone because you ruining what's good about it. Like, this is trash. I'm sorry. This is dirt. And I don't think it deserves a season 2. So I'll give it a try if they do season 2, because I'm hoping Kevin Smith will learn from his mistakes, but I doubt this